right. So what happens in a world where your prime eagle is gone? Does it does it rise up and become the planet of the eagles? Like what like or do eagles not exist anymore?
Is it like a voting situation where like they have to vote in a new prime eagle?
Oh, and he's kind of he seems good, but he's not. And then he leads the Eagles to revolution, and oh my God, it comes right back to Planet of the Apes Eagles. My God.
What's going on, everyone? I am Phil, along here with Joe.
Hey Phil, hey everyone.
We are talking Peacemaker Season 2, Chapter 5.
Chapter 5 is Back to the Suture, which of course references the split between realms, between our world and the quantum unfolding chamber. It's the door access. Uh, it's a good title. I mean, puns aplenty this season. Was it
Yeah,
that way the first season?
I don't
Was it
remember.
all puns?
I honestly don't remember the titles of the chapters in the first season.
Yeah, yeah, me neither. But is all puns all the time now. This was a good episode. I feel like it was an in between episode, sort of, uh, because they're clearly moving from Chris in Earth One to making the decision to burn the bridge between the two worlds and to fully commit to being the Chris of Earth Two. So it feels like they're getting their ducks in a row in terms of like his motivations and in terms of his team. They definitely have a full motivation now towards getting him back. We'll find out at the end of the episode. But so it felt like like a in between episode, but so much crazy fun stuff happens in this episode, um, which is really exciting. Like that's the way this season has been. Like every episode has something like worthwhile in it. I think.
Yeah.
Uh, but overall, really fun episode. Um, it opens as all these uh, episodes this season do with a flashback. This one is Rick Flag Jr.'s funeral. We see the casket. We see a nice picture of him. It really is all about Amelia at the funeral and Rick Flag Sr. at his son's funeral, taking full advantage of the situation to find out who killed his son. It's the sort of thing that can maybe wait till I don't know. He's really focused. He's like,
I
I don't have
mean,
time to grieve
he's
yet.
he's in it right now. That's
Yeah,
his number one thing right now.
yeah. It's like I don't have time to actually mourn my son. I have to avenge him first, and then maybe we'll have a second smaller funeral with just friends and family. um, so she has they have the conversation, and the most interesting thing about it was that at the end she does say, the person that did this will pay. Like she's committed to really taking him down, or to she's on the same path, but of vengeance. Uh, but it sets up sort of this thing that goes on throughout the episode of motivation. Like, what is the character really want? Like, because later on we'll see Amelia is like she tells Peacekeeper to stay away, but then when he comes to her, she's like mean to him, and
Hmm.
but even with Rick Flag Senior, like we find out his motivations are maybe a little uh, strange later on. But anyway, James Gunn is really setting up a whole lot, like weird sort of what do people really want? Does Amelia really want revenge? Does
Yeah.
Rick Flag Senior really want revenge, or is he really focused on finding the door? Things like that. But we will get there. Don't worry. We're just going to step by step get through this. We then get to the intro. How'd the intro sit for you this week?
I mean, I'm in it now.
Yeah.
Like I'm on board.
The Oh Lord plays in your head on repeat all the time. Anyway, so
Yeah. I'm like silent, like trying to mimic the moves like in real life, just like,
the most interesting thing I learned about the intros this week is that they have a different, like they put in different shots every week, sort of highlighting different characters. So no intro is the same; they all are different. Um, and this week apparently featured the Ponyboy character. I forget
uh,
his real name. Because he gets like 2 more nicknames in this episode.
They actually do say his real name at one point, though.
I know, yeah, like Rick Flexinger has the respect to actually call him out by name. He's like, oh, if so and so gets hit one more time by a dart,
And I was like,
he'll
wait,
be
who are they
hurt.
talking about? I don't know
Yeah, they
these
could be talking about
characters.
anybody.
Did they introduce a new character? What's going on?
Yeah. But he is apparently the one that got featured this week, which is great. That's fun. After the intro, we go right into the park. Now, last week you were like, let's have the whole episode in the
Yeah,
park.
whole episode in the
What
park.
were you imagining? Like, what could it have been?
Oh, I knew that they were never going to do like a whole episode in the park, but like I would have loved to see like have them build the tension, and that's not what the show is. Like
Right. Yeah, it's a different show.
it's a different show. It's like I don't even know. I don't even know what shows are out right now, but like it's like the rising tension of everything and like everything kind of exploding at the end. Like, but that is clearly not what the show is.
It's weird because like if you were gonna make a show like that, you'd be like, okay, part of the show is gonna be them setting up like their plan and like,
Yeah,
laying out their characters. And then another part is gonna be, the person arriving and like them enacting the plan. And it is that, but at hyperspeed. Like we get to like we're in the park and we get this awesome drone shot that shows a diverse, wonderful park experience. Like, I mean, I go to the park a lot. It's never like this. Like people are never like I don't know. People don't go to parks anymore. It's not like I'm always walking my dog and I never see like people playing frisbee or like
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe I'm going to the wrong parks, but it's this beautiful park, and then they really quickly lay out everybody. They give them new code names
yeah.
like proper code names. Like
I
uh,
mean, they're all colors.
they're all colors. It's a Reservoir Dog style thing. Tim Meadows is ivory. Asher Bordeaux is maroon. Pony Boy is aquamarine. Judo Master is fuchsia. But it's a really quick way of reintroducing everybody and telling you where all the pieces on the board are, and the Harcourt's right in the middle, and they all eyes on her. And right away, Chris comes out of nowhere, and they spot him, and they track him. And I mean, it's a really cool scene. Do you want to describe how he gets to her?
Yeah, so like I mean, first of all, he hops a fence to get into the park, like like
Right.
right off the bat, like not doesn't like stroll into the park, like he hops a fence, like, and I'm pretty sure that's the only part of the park that has a fence.
Well, it's the dog park area, I believe. But yeah,
He
but
could have
that's
walked
true.
in literally anywhere else,
Right. But yeah.
and I don't know if there's a like if it's just like because he has good sight lines there, but like he hops the fence over the park, and then he's like kind of interacting with people slash hiding behind people as he makes his way towards Harcourt.
It's hilarious, and it's pissing off Judo Master, who has this sniper rifle aimed at him. Uh, it's funny because he hides behind a dog. At one point, he goes to greet a woman. He's like,
Yeah,
"Hey,"
he
um,
he kicks the soccer ball.
he's in the game. Like
he, he he ruins their game.
he he ruins their game. And he's like, "Oh, I thought this was tag in super soccer ball." um, he makes his way over to Hardcore. He rips off her microphone because he's aware, and Tim Meadows lets us know that he's aware. He's like, "Oh, this guy's ready for something," and then he takes a huge bite of his like snowball ice cream thing. Like, he gets to Hardcore, and we realize that the reason he wants to talk to her, and I think we could have kind of guessed this, is that in last episode, he's gonna move on to Earth 2, but he wants to make sure that how she feels about him. Like he wants to know if there's any chance, because that's the only thing that would keep him here. Uh, and she says no, like it meant nothing to me. That the time on the boat meant nothing. And this is one of the parts where I feel like I mean, obviously she's kind of lying, right? She's because there's ears on her and there's people watching, and she wants him to be safe. That's why she used the terrible code word copacetic.
Copacetic, yeah.
um, yeah, copacetic is a word that like I mean it's always been a word, right? But I feel like it came into my world in that song. What's the name of that band? Oh, I can't remember. Local H. In that Local H song, I think it's called Born. to be down. I don't know. The chorus is they just keep saying the word copacetic. And I remember when that song came out, I was like, what? Why would you? You're like, I'm going to take this weird word that no one says and just,
Say it.
yeah, just say it 100 times and like build a whole song around it. And I don't know. I never liked that word and I don't like it now. So when I saw her text that last week, I was like, no. But to hear that it's a word that's important to them, I'm I'm
Well,
out.
to be fair, like they probably picked that word because it's not a word that you will say or write often. So like you
That's
can't
right.
accidentally say it. Like we say banana all the time.
Right.
Um,
Banana. One, two, three, banana. That's true. No one's gonna accidentally say copacetic because it's a terrible word. Well put, Phil. um, but she tells him that, it meant nothing to her. Then everyone moves in. Poor Ponyboy gets his arm busted and tranked within seconds. um, I mean, long story short, we find out that Sasha Bordeaux is a cyborg,
yeah, did not know that.
and that's really cool. Apparently, she's like that in the comics too. She has a different origin here. Apparently, we don't learn too much, but uh, it's very cool. She's ready to take out Peacemaker. She can 0.002% hit him without hitting anybody else. But then Amelia swoops in and beats up Peacemaker and puts him in sleeper hold. Great stuff. Uh, that scene ends. We then move on to poor Leona. She finally got an answer to her ad. And do you want to
Yeah.
explain? Do you want to tell me what happens in this?
I mean, she's talking to her potential client, um, and she's being very, I guess, agreeable, I guess, to him. I'm assuming it's a him. I don't
Customer's
know if we
always
ever
right.
know the gender of the guy or the person on the other end.
That's
I'm
true.
assuming it's a guy
Yeah,
because of what comes next.
right. uh, you're right. She's being very agreeable. The customer's always right. She's sort of like trying to. Uh, she's excited. This is her first
Yeah.
call for her new business venture. Um, Based on one side of the conversation, Adrian, who's sitting next to her, it correctly identifies that this is a call for prostitution. This guy wants to do the Greek, which she does not know what it is, but she agrees to it. I have no idea what it was. Adrian knew what it was. I
He
don't
knows
know
what it
what
was
kind of.
right away. Like he does,
I
like
don't know.
it's the one like because he's only hearing one side of the conversation, and he hears the word Greek, and he's like, "Oh, I know what this is."
Yeah, it's not like he even perks up when that they say that, but whatever. It is butt stuff. That's fine. People, it's great. It is weird that that slang is canon in the DCU, and we know that. Do we need to know that? Anyway, so he sets her straight, and that's a nice little scene. Great, because then we go right back to Peacemaker being taken into Argus uh, floor of the office building we've seen a couple times this season, and he's taken into Rick Flag for interrogation, and he wants to interrogate him alone. And oh my God, Rick Flag hits so hard. I don't know if it's the WWFE training that John Cena has, or just nice sound effects. But these punches
or,
and kicks, yeah,
or the fact that Frank Lowe is a former boxer.
that's true. Yeah, yeah. All these are great things. I was impressed by how hard he was hitting the Peacemaker. It successfully painful. um, and I mean, it's important to note that Peacemaker's not fighting back. He's willing to take these lumps because he knows he's in the wrong with what, like, all season one was about him coming to terms with what he did to Rick Flag Jr. Or part of season one was about that. He's definitely a different person now than he was in Suicide
Yeah,
Squad. But we should say spoilers for all of season one and all of season two so far, Peacemaker, as well as both Suicide Squad movies, the Superman movie, and that's it. We
yeah.
won't spoil anything else. Yeah,
I mean, maybe some other stuff. We'll figure it out.
we'll let you know ahead of time.
Maybe not.
No, we definitely will. Then Amelia convinces Economos to book. Peacemaker, which is crucial, and it sort of draws a line because now we know who's on whose side or who's on like he books him so that they can't just kill him. Like
Yeah.
Peacemaker can't just disappear. Like
So
he's
there's
in
a
the
record of
record.
him.
There's a
Yeah.
record, right? Um, and we find out that Amelia wanted Economos to do this, and we find out that Tim Meadows, the ladies' man, thinks it's a good idea. So we see for almost the first time in him a genuine sort of "I'm glad you did that," like I'm a good guy sort of moment. So he's on the right side of history, which is great. Um, Sasha is pissed. Rick Flag Sr. seems less pissed, but I, it's weird. It's like he doesn't come down on Economos like I thought he might. But he's like,
Yeah.
all right, bring that fool into this room. I'll knock him around. Um, but yeah, he sort of lets it like I mean, he has a plan, and we find that out in a couple scenes later. We cut to Rooker, whose name is Red Saint Wild in the show, Michael Rooker's character. Um, and this is a huge moment for him. In the back half of this episode, we see him go on like his journey. It continues and is something else. So he tries to he puts poison inside of a is it a it's like a little mouse or a
Little
little
mouse. Yeah.
some small rodent, um and it's a trap for Eagly. Eagly comes out, he loves what he sees, he's playing with it a little bit. He like lifts it up, he knocks it around. um then he gets distracted by Adrian, and a fox scoops up the mouse and runs off. Eagly chases, and we see the most disgusting fox barf ever. Like he keeps like that poison acts right away. Like he eats
Yeah.
it, and then within 10 seconds he's dead. But not just dead. Like the stream of barf just comes out of him, and it's like, oh, I didn't know that all that was in there. But it was proper disgusting, and that poor fox, R.I.P. So Eagly is safe from the poison, but Rooker's character has a backup plan, and I think we're going to jump into that right now. Let's just take care of that right now
Yeah.
because he brings out this case. I don't know where did he have a truck with him or something? Like where did he? It's not like he was walking down the road with.
I don't know how. Like we never see him get to the cabin, so he could have had any kind of vehicle, or he could have just walked with this giant case and a little
Right,
mouse.
right. Yeah, he definitely didn't catch the mouse there, but uh, that case. It's the case is at least 8 feet long, maybe longer. He opens it up, and the first thing I thought was, "Oh, that's the Joker's gun from Batman." Ooh. Obviously, it's not. Uh, but I did think, oh, which one is longer? Because when Joker pulls that gun out, I was like, oh my god. Um, this is called a punt gun. It apparently is a real thing in bird hunting, which is unbelievable because
I'm glad you did that
it's
research because I did not know what that was.
it is comically large. It is way too big, and I can't believe this is used for shooting birds because it's also like it's big. Like the
Yeah.
circumference is like what is being fired out of this thing, and is it long just for so it has a further distance? Or I don't know. I didn't do much research on this gun, but it's comically large. And he takes a shot, and this is all uh, mixed in together with different scenes. But I just want to get this Rucker stuff out of the way because it's so good. But he shoots an eagle, and it falls. And did you think that Eagly was dead at that point? Did you think that
I
because
mean, like it was definitely a consideration just because of how James Gunn has a history of killing things
yeah,
that we love.
yeah, in a good way, not in a bad way.
I mean,
Yeah,
in a good and a bad way.
sure, that's true. Yeah, they let it sit for a while. Like they make you think that for sure he's dead. And my thought was like, oh, how would Peacemaker even replace Eagly? Does he find Earth X Eagly, who's a little racist, or how do you replace Eagly? But thankfully, we don't have to wait too long to realize that Eagly need not be replaced because he was not the one that was shot. And completely unexpected to me, even though they told us in last episode, Rooker gets attacked from behind by another
Yeah.
eagle. Like the second eagle theory was real. Not just one eagle, but a pack of them. So many
Yeah.
eagles.
What is it? What is a group of eagles called? Do we know that?
Yes, I did look it up, and there are many answers. Like no one, the scholars can't agree. Like it's called a colony, a soar, convocation. There are more. There's more, but I thought those were pretty good. I thought soar was kind of nice. It's a soar of eagles, kind of poetic. Um, but I mean, there's the reason that there are so many options is because it's uncommon. Like apparently eagles don't
I
fly
mean,
together in
I mean,
groups.
Rooker did tell us that last episode. So
Yeah, that's an eagle fact that we got from an eagle expert and not from Adrian, who knows nothing about any animal. He then gets attacked, or what? I mean, it's important to say he gets sort of like swarmed by these eagles, and then eagerly reveals himself to be Eagle Prime. Like he does like the full like I don't
yeah.
even what would you call it? Like the light show, like he did like, the spiritual reveal.
So like I think you can take that scene in a couple of different ways. Like you could take it as like um eagerly being some sort of like supernatural eagle of some sort, like or you could take it as Rooker like hallucinating this entire thing.
That's
Like,
true. I never considered that. That would be, I mean, that would be acceptable too. But I think to us, Eagly is the most important eagle
yeah.
anyway. So him being Eagle Prime is fantastic. I like that. Um, that got me wondering, what does it mean if Eagly Prime, if the Prime Eagle leaves that world or dies? Is this like a anchor being situation, MCU style?
So I mean, you said we were going to spoil anything else, but we are going to, in fact, spoil.
My God, all of Phase 4 of the MCU.
We might be in Phase 5 right at this point. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Logan, Deadpool, Wolverine, those are key ones in the anchor being sort of thing. Right. So, what happens in a world where your prime eagle is gone? Does it rise up and become the planet of the eagles? Like what? Like, or do eagles not exist anymore?
Is it like a voting situation where like they have to vote in a new Prime Eagle?
Oh, and he's kind of he seems good, but he's not. And then he leads the Eagles to revolution, and oh my God, he comes right back to Planet of the Apes Eagles. Oh my God,
The Eagles.
Planet of the Eagles. What? Oh my God, what if everyone, the whole cast goes over to Earth X, and then comes back, and it's Planet of the Eagles, and poor Tim Meadows is like, what? Oh, what are these things? It's full bird blindness in effect. That would be amazing. All right. We then head back to find out Rick Flag's plan. Apparently, his plan was to let Peacekeeper go so that they could follow him to the door and get the door so that they can stop what happened in Metropolis in Superman, the whole earth splitting
Yeah.
madness. And at first, it's like, sure, you say that, but we all know you're fully motivated on revenge. But he has an answer for everything. He's really like, I let Amelia take him down so that he would think I was sloppy and that he wouldn't expect someone to be following him. So he he sold me. I was like, I want to believe that Rick Flag is right. And here's the reason I want to believe that Rick Flag is right. Because I loved him as the hero in Creature Commandos.
Hmm.
Like, I don't want him to be full bad guy. And James Gunn is doing that an interesting thing where he's like good guys are bad guys, bad guys. Like Peacemaker is the star of this show, and Peacemaker is a pain in the ass in the Suicide Squad movie. So he's really creating interesting characters, and they have interesting dynamics. I mean, I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
All right. And Sasha Bordeaux, who he's telling his plan to, she's now full on cult of Rick Flag Senior. She wants it. She wants that cyborg crazy. She gives him the eyes. I was like, oh,
She like pops in one eye. I
Yeah,
was like, here you
here
go.
you go. Here you go. All right, now we get to our Adebayo sounding board moment of the episode. She picks up Chris. She's also like everyone's chauffeur. What's going on with her this season? Uh,
She's the only one that has a car. Seriously, she's the only one that has a car.
that's accurate. That's a fact. She gives Peacemaker a ride from the police station to uh, back to his cabin, where he just wants to be alone. But in the car, he's telling to her and technically Adrian too, who does not want to be left out, that he feels betrayed by Harcourt. So he believes that she hates him, even though the audience, as an audience, we're like, no, she's just making sure you're safe. That's, in a rough way, which is a very Harcourt thing to do. Um, so Chris goes into the cabin. He wants to be alone. He writes a note to the 11th Street kids and takes the silver briefcase. Did they give it a name?
I don't know if
The
they gave him a name.
the door the thing that opens the doors. He sets it up so that he can now go on to Earth X and leave this world behind. And he's shutting the door literally, but leaving a note that he's going to miss his friends. In the note, he says, "Give this to Argus,
Yeah,
and it'll earn you brownie points." So he does not want them to follow him. He's like, "Here, take this, and you'll be in their good graces." Uh, but of course, Adebayo knows how to work the door. She saw Peacemaker do it, so they're gonna go back.
she saw him do it once. I don't know how. Like of all those switches, like how
Yeah,
she was like confident, like yeah, of course I know how to.
she's like, "Uh-huh, yeah." It's taking notes. She's like, and then line them up. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah. I mean, maybe that's her skill. Like, if I was watching him at the time, I wouldn't have been able to figure it out. But maybe she's super in tune to uh watching people do stuff and then mimicking it. That's her superpower. So we don't find out right away, but Judo Master does follow Chris through the door. So he's now lost to time to dimensions. I mean, presumably he will follow him all the way into Earth 2.
I mean, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, even how is the other gang going to get in there? They don't know the password. Chris has got to leave the door open.
I mean, I will
Anyway,
find out.
we'll find out. Judo Master's on his tail though, which is great because I definitely want to see him kick some ass in the Earth 2 world. Um, we see the top trio. Now we see Chris is there and Eagly's with him. Is important to note. But the top trio is there, and they're fighting the kaiju from Superman. We don't get to see that fight. Like his brother comes in and says, "Hey, there's a kaiju downtown.
Yeah,
Suit up." And we see them flying towards it, and we see the aftermath, but we don't see the fight, which is probably a money thing. It's got to be, right?
for a TV show, yeah. Um, but like one of the things that like we didn't I didn't mention in our recap of season one and like looking forward to season two, like I was like, is there going to be a kaiju? Because there been a kaiju in every James Gunn DC project so far?
What better way to have a team battle than to have it be against something that is so big? What do we got though? We got Suicide Squad had Starro,
Yeah,
Man of Steel or Superman had the kaiju or whatever that thing is.
I mean there's a couple of
Um,
them in Superman.
yeah, that's true. Um, what else? Like
So
Peacemaker
there's the
season one? Oh, the cow.
Cal, yeah.
I mean, it doesn't fight back. It just kind of, but it's there. James Gunn thinks big when it comes to his bad guys. I'm not mad at it. But we see triumphantly they're sort of flying over the city, and like Peacemaker is in his happy place now. He thinks, and then it ends so nicely with him coming into Argus and running towards Earth 2's um, parkour, and uh, it cuts out right before they embrace. Do you think they'll get to embrace, or do you think the building will blow up, or something terrible will happen? Uh, something will stop them? Like, are we going to pick up right at that moment?
I mean, I feel like we're probably not going to pick up right at that moment.
Yeah, probably not. It's a great little moment, and we have like we want to see them embrace, but we don't get to. I want to know why. Uh, oh, whatever, it's fine. Then cut to black credits, and what was the tag this episode? Do you
Oh, we
remember?
get manta ray facts
Oh,
from
Jesus
Adrian.
Christ! This guy loves animals. I went in on the owl facts. I didn't even get one this week because episode 2, I was like, owl facts. It's gonna be a thing. It's not a thing. This dude is all over the place. Manta ray facts. I mean, the what he says is really funny. Like how they're born like a burrito. I mean,
And
it's a
then he has to
funny
go to Taco Bell.
right. Talks himself into it. How many of the end credits or the post credit scenes have been vigilante Adrian focused? Like there's the tub one where he takes off
Yeah,
Economost's pants. Um, I guess there's the Eagly one where Rooker's eating the thing. I don't know,
yeah.
but these tags have been such like not important to the story, but like such important to like endearing the characters to us. It works so well. What did you think of this episode, Phil?
I mean, I think it was a good episode. Again, I don't know. I didn't really uh kind of question Harcourt's motivations at all. Like
We
I think
know,
I can see how like um it's kind of set up by the teaser. Um but I think for me I didn't buy it. Um I did think that Rick Flag Sr. was all in for the revenge though.
yeah, yeah, like we know Harcourt well enough to know that it's sort of like tough love, and that she, without saying it, has maybe forgiven Chris for what happened. But yeah, Rick Flag Sr., I want to believe, like I said, like he was the hero of Creature Commando. So I want it to be true. But yeah, he's so focused. I think you're right. Was there a moment in this episode that was very comic book for you? Like, what was the most comic book thing here?
I think it was probably the Eagle attack. I mean, it's
Yeah. All of it too, like the
yeah.
vision of Prime Eagle, and yeah. Oh my God, I mean, we didn't talk about it, but is he dead?
I mean, I can't see how he survived, but I mean, I guess he could have survived.
Wait,
I can't, I won't put it past James Gunn to like not, we're not going to see Rooker for the entire rest of the uh, season, and then like he comes back at the very end. I could definitely see James Gunn doing that.
he could come back in season 8 and just be, it's just out of nowhere. They're like, you? It's like, yes. All right. I have a few options for you this week on how do you want to die. Let's get into it.
Okay.
Um, I mean, obviously, attacked by eagles. Like it's got to be on the list. It should be the only thing on the list, really. Uh, but I also have uh, sleeper hold, knockout, accidental kill by Amelia Harcourt. Like she really comes in and beats the hell out of him. Um, or uh, Economos never books you, and Rick Flag just beats you to hell.
Well, first of all, Eagle attack seems terrifyingly painful.
Death by 1,000 pecks. I hate it. Yeah.
Like Rick Flag Sr. is probably going to take a while.
Yeah, he's
Like
gonna
he's
make
going
it
to savor it.
last. Yeah. That's true. It won't end quick. That's true.
So I mean, accidental death by Harcourt doesn't seem too bad. Like especially if you lose consciousness and you just go to sleep
True.
for like forever, which is
Yeah,
fine.
forever. Yeah. The woman you love sends you off to the great beyond gently. I agree. That's got to be the way. All right, that's the whole episode. We feel good about this. Are you excited for the next one?
I'm excited for the next one, especially since I think James Penn has said is it that the next one is one of
Yeah.
his favorites of the season?
He's he's been hyping up episodes 6, 7, and 8, which are the final three, I think, as the best. I mean, quote unquote, the best thing he's ever done, or according to him. Uh, so I mean, next Thursday is the sixth episode, so it's exciting. I'm very excited because we're finally returning to Earth 2, Earth X, where we have not technically been for 2 full episodes now.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
like we had that great episode um, where we were there most of the time. But yeah, it's been a full 2 episodes in our crummy world, ready to go back because I know it's gonna get crazy, and I'm excited. It'll be fun.
Yep. And we should probably mention we've been doing these recaps the week or a couple days after uh, the episode airs. So the last episode airs the first day of New York Comic Con.
I know, but yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do that.
We haven't figured it out yet. Maybe we'll do a live recap from New York Comic Con.
From the showroom floor.
Yes.
Exciting.
So if you're there at New York Comic Con, come out and see us. I'm sure I'll put up our booth number somewhere on our social media, on our website and whatnot.
Yeah, watch us talk about it live.
Yeah, and interrupt us.
Yeah, and then be like, "You guys are dumb." Anybody that got this far into the video, I mean, they probably know we're dumb.
We don't hide that fact.
Yeah, we're upfront with that right away.
All right. So what do you guys give this episode? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like this, feel free to give us a like and subscribe. And we'll catch you all in the next one.